Hello, hello. Hopefully we're live. I'll give it a few minutes because there's probably nobody here. Current viewers 0. Okay, we'll give it a minute. Hopefully I've done it right. I do wonder sometimes. Okay, so we are picking the winner for Centauri C6 Perfume, which is raising money for Liberia Chimpanzee Rescue. And yeah, so I'll just give it a few minutes. If you're tuning in after the event, hello. I have totally missed out on C6. I'm sorry. You could donate right now if you want, and I can add your name to the list. And if you go to Liberia Chimpanzee Rescue website and donate directly to them, minimum £5 in English money, and then you could email me a screenshot or DM me on Instagram with a screenshot of the email, and I'll add your name to the list. But you'll have to do it in like the next 5 minutes, otherwise then it's too late. Hi David. Yes, I wasn't sure whether it would be 3 or 4, but I got back in time, so I thought, why not do it at 3? My sister has COVID. She went to Florida with her family, and her and Chris both got COVID. She sounds pretty sick, and I had to help her out with something this lunchtime. So anyway, I got back in time. I just got back, so here we are. Hello, hello. But yeah, if you don't know, we can talk about how much we raised first, because maybe you don't have Instagram. I do post like updates on Instagram for anyone interested. Like when we do these charity events twice a year, I post on Instagram little updates. So that's kind of where the most information was. The video got really poor views, to be honest. It only got 500 views, which is quite low for my channel. It's quite low for any channel. So I was a bit worried that we wouldn't raise that much, to be honest. But you guys did absolutely amazingly. I must have incredible subscribers, because that's what came in by the end of the week, with £907.30. For a video with 500 views, that's pretty mind-blowing. That's absolutely incredible. So I was totally chuffed, super happy. That's incredible. I then donated £100 of my own money on top of that, so that's not the final amount. And then we had one last donation of £5, which came in after I already donated, which then I donated separately. So you can add another 5 onto that. So thank you, everyone. That is an absolutely incredible amount. It's just amazing. So I'm super happy. You did fantastic. You did great. And this is the official donation. Obviously, I added £100 of my own money, and then so you can see there I donated £1,007.30p, which turns into $1,105. That was donated this morning. I'm sure Jenny and Jimmy are delighted. In fact, I sent them a DM on Instagram to let them know, and they were very happy. So thank you very much. That's an absolutely huge donation. I'm really freaking impressed with you guys, to be honest. Like, to have that little views on a video and to still like raise £1,000 is freaking incredible. So, and it's an incredible charity. For anyone that doesn't know or not familiar with Liberia Chimpanzee Rescue, it's an American couple called Jenny and Jimmy Desmond. They set up a sanctuary in Liberia in Africa, where they take in chimpanzees, most of the time baby chimpanzees, but they have adults as well. And basically it's the illegal bushmeat trade in Liberia. The chimpanzees get shot in the forest, and they eat them. Basically, it's a food source. But unfortunately, when the babies fall out of the trees with the mother, the babies are like traumatized. They're ripped away from their dead mum and they're put in chains and they just suffer. It's brutal. And then Jenny comes along and rescues them and gives them love and healing and food and family, and they get put into little kind of school groups of chimpanzees of similar ages, of similar temperaments, and they kind of grow in little pods, and they have access to a 100-acre forest every day, and they learn to heal and to live again and have a life in which they wouldn't have had if Jenny and Jimmy weren't there doing their job. They've dedicated the whole life to these chimpanzees, our closest living relative. I think they're absolutely an amazing couple. Completely selfless, just giving. And it must be, when I think about it, it must be so difficult, like getting these traumatized little baby chimps in, and I could cry sometimes. Like, they did a BBC documentary. You can check it out if you've got access to BBC. I don't know if it might still be on BBC iPlayer if you're in the UK. Fantastic series. It did air in America, but I'm not sure how to find it, but maybe you can. If you say you donated, Jessica, I trust you. You can DM me on Instagram or FragranceView@yahoo.co.uk or info@CentauriPerfumes.com. If you say you did it, I do trust you. I'll add your name right now. You'll have to be the very last one, though. But it's with a random number generator, so you've got an equal chance of winning. I'll just put Jessica. I don't know your last name, but Jessica. You are number 75. You are added to the list. Thank you very much for donating. Okay. 75. So altogether, 75 people entered, which is amazing. And again, the amount that you're looking at on the screen doesn't include direct donations. So a handful of you did actually donate directly to Liberia Chimpanzee Rescue through their own website, and then emailed me like a screenshot for people that didn't have PayPal. And so the actual amount raised, so to speak, is actually a bit higher than that, because of that doesn't include direct donations to them. That's just direct donations to me, which then I pass on. Anyway, that's that. That's the amount given, and thank you for taking part. I think it's freaking incredible. I love that we can do this every year, and that we seemingly can raise so much. I really, I was worried that we wouldn't get that much this year because of the amount of views the video got, but we pulled through and we did good. So thank you everyone that joined in. Okay, so we're going to pick a winner. I'll tell you a little bit about the perfume first. So this is what one person will win. It is Centauri C6. It does come in the clear glass instead of a coloured bottle, which is only for the charity perfumes. So you can see the colour of the juice there is a rich kind of amber colour. The back of the bottle is signed just to make it a little bit extra personal. And to explain the perfume, this uses a natural white ambergris tincture, and there's a lot of it in there. In fact, I think this perfume has the most ambergris in one bottle I've ever done. It's a huge dose of white ambergris. That ambergris is infused with real tonka bean and Madagascan vanilla absolute and Indian sandalwood. So you get this beautiful, ethereal, sweet, woody, musky kind of dry down, which is very beautiful. I mean, I'm considering making a perfume for the regular collection that uses similar notes because it turned out so well. And on top of that, there's a hint of an amber accord, but not huge. There's a little bit of benzoin in there. And then there's this gourmand accord, and the gourmand accord is the kind of the main deal. It's edible, it's cake-like, it's kind of posh French biscuits and cake, and it's all that kind of edible bakery kind of goodness. And I think it's delicious. I really like it. I think it turned out great. And as it dries down, you're going to get more of that kind of ambergris, sandalwood, tonka kind of combination. and it's just really, not to, it's difficult saying your own perfume's good because it feels like you're boasting, but it genuinely is pretty good. I'm sure whoever gets it will. Maybe if you don't like gourmands, it might not be your thing, but I'm sure you could give it to a family member or a friend that would like it if you win it and you're not into gourmands. It is gourmand, so that's the only thing. But it's very tasty, and whoever wins it, I hope you'll enjoy it. And so, yeah, we'll pick a winner. What I do is, basically, everyone who entered, your name is on this list. It is a double-sided list. And everyone's got a number, including Jessica, who just donated. I've written you at the bottom there. And then randomnumbergenerator.org, I put in 1 to 75, which I have to correct because before it was 74. Let me just add 75 instead of 74. Okay, 75. Here we go. Okay, so we're going to go to random number generator. And basically, I'll click a button and it'll throw out a number to me, and then we'll go through this list and we'll find out who won. And then I'll pray that you live in a country that I can ship to, because that's the only thing that gives me a panic attack every time I do these. Is, oh my god, like, have people listened to where I can ship to? If the winner is in a country I can't ship to, my brain, I think, would implode. But anyway. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to bring up randomnumber.org, and then we're going to switch to the display capture, which hopefully is, you can't really see it here. Hold on, let me move. Oh god, here we go. There we go. Okay, so hopefully you can see there's 1 to 75 there, and all I have to do is click generate, and it will give me the result. So, imaginary drum roll. I'm going to click it in 3, 2, 1. Boom. 58. Okay, hopefully everybody can see that the winning number, randomly generated, is the number 58. I haven't looked yet, so I don't know who has won. That's the winner, 58. So let's go to the piece of paper. Let me come off this a second. What did we say it was? 58. Okay. Let me just put that in the comments so I don't forget. 58. There we go. Okay, so the winner is 58. So, okay, I have no idea how to pronounce your name. Who nearly won? Oh, Eugene from Les Abstraits. You were 2 away from winning this. You were really close. He was 56. Eugene was 56. Tracy, in the comments, you were 54. You nearly won it too. But the winner, who is 58, is... I'm worried I can't pronounce your name. Sida? It's S-I-D-A. I have no idea how to pronounce your name. I do apologise. In fact, I don't know how to pronounce your last name either. I'm not even going to try. Let me type it in the comments. Okay, the winner is... Apologies, my pronunciation on words that I'm not familiar with isn't great, but you're the winner. Congratulations. I will look you up on PayPal, and on PayPal I'll have your email address, and then I'll email you in like 10 minutes time, 5 minutes time when this stream finishes. Thank you. Cheers. And yeah, I'll email you if you're watching this. You might know already if you check your email. But yeah, I'll email the winner and I'll let you know that you won. And yeah, and then I'll ship you the... Presumably, you live in a country that I can ship to. That gives me a real panic attack. But hopefully it is fine. And then I will ship it out to you tomorrow or whenever you reply back to me with an address, basically. So congratulations to everybody. I just want to say a big thank you to a couple of the donors. I won't read out names of people that gave huge amounts of money because I don't want to embarrass people. but there's 3 people in particular that gave very, very generous donations. So thank you, because you really helped top it up like a big amount. You know, one of them was like £108, another one was £107.91, another one was £63. These are like huge amounts of money, so thank you. And there were quite a few big donations. On average, majority of people donated more than they had to, and that's why we raised such a big amount. If you're just tuning in and you missed it, this was the amount donated. There's a little bit more than that because some were direct donations, and one came in late. Another £5 came in after I donated that, so I donated again another £5. But yeah, over £1,000, which is freaking amazing. Like I said, the video didn't do that well in terms of viewership, so I'm super impressed that you guys managed to raise so much. It's really a privilege to be able to do this twice a year, and to get such a high amount of money as well, to be able to, you know, it's not from me, it's from all of you. And so I'm just super happy and grateful that I've got such incredible subscribers. Even when the views are low, you still raise £1,000. I mean, it's incredible. You guys are the best. So thank you, everybody. I will email the winner in a minute, and yeah, it's just incredible. So thank you. I did wonder about doing something else, like doing like maybe a second number generator, and like whoever gets that one, maybe I could do like a discount code or something. I can't think what I would, like, I don't know. What do you think? Should I add an extra thing to it? We could do another random number generator, and whoever wins that one, I could give like a, I don't know, like a certain percentage off Centauri perfumes, or I don't know. Or we could not. I don't know. Would anyone want that? What do you think? David says, yeah, yes. We could do that. What percentage should we do? I could make it generous, pretty generous. 30%? That's pretty good. Okay, so we'll do... How many should I do? Just 1 or 2? I just want to give a little bit extra for like people that have donated multiple times through, like, this is the 6th time we've done it, and you might not have won anything. It gives like an extra chance to get something. But then if I'm giving you a discount code, it means you have to buy from me. But if you're following my brand anyway, at some point you might want to buy a bottle, and then if you do, then you would have 30% off. We'll just do that. I think it's easy enough to do, isn't it? Because I don't know what else to offer. Okay, we're gonna do it. So hold on, let me mark who's won first of all. Let's keep a count of this. So 58 has won the full bottle. Winner of C6. Okay, we're gonna do. You could do 2 at 30 and a 15. Okay, we'll do that. Why not? Extra generous. Okay, let me go to... Okay, hold on. I'm doing this on the fly. I didn't expect to do this. Okay, so we'll go back to random number generator and display capture. Okay, so it's 175. I'm going to click generate, and whoever gets this one, you'll get a 30% off discount code for my website. So 15. Okay, that's 30% off for you. I'm going to click it again, and whoever gets it this time gets another 30% off. 64. Okay. and what did they say on YouTube? I'm going off your comment, and a 15%. Okay, so the last one gets 15% off. 66. Okay. So you get 15% off. Okay, let's go back to the. Okay, let me take off the display capture. That just makes it a little extra fun. It helps people out if you wanted to buy a perfume at some point. Okay, so the first winner for the 30% is 15, which was Dean. I don't know how to pronounce your last name, buddy. Peliza, possibly? Dean Peliza. Sorry if I'm butchering your names. If you can see, is Dean. And the next winner, who was also 30%, is Richard Back, who was 64. That is Richard Back. And 15% off was Robbie Gibson. Robbie Gibson. It's a bit like bingo, isn't it? Okay, that just gives a little extra. So it all helps. I think it's nice just to give a little bit more. But thank you to everyone who donated and everyone that didn't win. Your money's 100% of it's gone to Liberia Chimpanzee Rescue. You're helping an absolutely incredible organisation and beautiful people, Jenny and Jimmy and all the people that work there, and you're changing the lives of the chimps. They're getting, love and food and safety and shelter and family as well. So it's just incredible. It's a charity that I'm very fond of. I think they're just wonderful people and they do a wonderful thing in the world. And it's just love, isn't it? It's about love. We all want to feel safe and loved, and that's exactly what Jenny and Jimmy provide to the hundreds of these chimps that wouldn't have access to that. They wouldn't have a life if it wasn't for them. So thank you again. I will say goodbye. I don't want to keep you too long. This was just to announce the winners. I will post on Instagram a list of winners, and I'll email them directly. So thank you, everyone. And the next charity raffle will be May 4th next year. For some reason, I said July when I accidentally July came out of my mouth because of July 4th. It's just like everyone knows that date. But I meant May 4th, which is like a Star Wars reference. May the Force be with you. So just my little nerdy side coming through. But so we do 2 of these a year. One is my birthday, November 2nd. The next one is May 4th. And they're kind of evenly spaced through the year. So it's like, another half of the year we get to that one. So that's it. I'll see you for the charity again on May 4th, which will be C7. And yeah, okay. Take care, everyone. Be blessed. Have a good day. Thank you for raising so much. You're all freaking beautiful. And I'm getting rung on a phone. Okay, I have to go.